TSA officials say they're ready for the 12-day-long holiday air travel rush that begins tomorrow. The Transportation Security Administration expects to see a 6% increase in travel this holiday weekend. Passenger counts over the entire period are expected to be 6% higher than 2022. And as people head out for their holiday travel plans, you may not know where to start.
Right, so many questions, and that's why David Fishman with Cadillac Travel is here with us this morning with more on what you need to know to navigate airports, those hotel reservations, which can be super tricky, and a whole lot more. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So what is your overall #1 tip here as we head into this busy travel season?
Number one is be early and pack your patience, because you're going to need those two things to happen in order to navigate things and get through the airports and just deal with the whole situation. It's really important to get there early because the lines are going to be very long. Secondly, you should check your flights before you go to make sure they're going on time if you have to make any changes, which will be scary because it's always difficult during Christmas. And so if you're stranded, you may not get home for Christmas, so you get there early so you can make your changes. Be kind to the people at the airport because they're the ones that control everything. I call them gatekeepers, especially at the gate. You know, if you don't treat them well, you're not getting on the plane. Okay, and then make sure that you don't have anything in your bags that are going to slow you down through TSA. Maybe even go to the airport early, stay the night before. Do these type of things and it'll make it a much more comfortable situation so you're not so stressed out.
That sounds pretty good. So you'd even recommend staying maybe at the airport hotel or something like that?
Absolutely. I mean, there's probably still some availability because a lot of people don't think doing it. And you can actually stay right at the airport, as you know, at the Westin. And then you don't have to think about anything, even just getting the transfer over in the morning. You just walk out, walk through security, and you're ready to go.
That's
Nice
a great
and
idea.
easy.
It makes things so much easier. So specifically, when we talk about early, right? Are we talking like, we always say 2 hours, right, in advance, but when we're talking about traveling the day after Christmas, for example, are you thinking what, like 4 or 5 hours?
Oh, geez.
What, is that way too early?
No,
Is
I'm
that
just
too much?
saying, oh, geez.
Look, I'm trying to be prepared, yeah.
The other thing I like to do is I put it in my Google Maps or Waze to see where the red line is in the traffic. And if I don't, and I'll scroll up to see if there's a red line, I'll leave even earlier because I know it's going to be backed up. So I would use a rule of thumb of 30%, 33%. So it was supposed to be 2 hours, come 3 hours just to be safe. There's a lot to do at the airport. There's a lot of great stores and things they built that for a reason. So if you have to spend a little more time, have a little breakfast, have a little lunch, at least you feel less stressed about your whole process.
Calms your nerves a little bit.
3 hours. I don't know. I can drive a lot of places in 3 hours. So much for those short hop flights.
Right.
Talking about going places, where are some of the top destinations people are looking at for 2024 already?
Well, internationally, Portugal has been really, really hot. Ironically, I was going to say Iceland and say it's hot. I think that's a bad statement right now. But it's been a hot spot. The other spots around the world, Morocco. Morocco's a really cool, unique destination that people don't think about, but a little different. And what people are doing, and we recommend, is, you know, a lot of people like to go to Italy or France or you know, the UK.
The classics.
The classics. But go to different places in those countries, like Puglia and things like that in Italy, or some smaller towns in Ireland and Scotland. It just, they're fantastic. They even have more culture and more warmth and feeling, but yet you're still having, you know, those opportunities to go to those, the big three, as I kind of call them. So try, or try something different. Go to Austria, which is beautiful, in Vienna, or go to some of those other small countries, Slovenia. Croatia has continued to be hot. Domestically, cruises are still easy for everyone and all-inclusives, you know, for family vacations and everything. And then I think it's going to be big going out west again to the parks and things like that. People like doing that. And short getaways, always, you know, you want to have your first international travel with your family, go to Toronto, go to Montreal.
Great spots. They
speak the same language, but there might be a little French flair on the Quebec-Montreal side, using different money. So it's kind of cool experience, first experience for a family to have an international experience and less expensive by about 35%.
A lot less
Great
expensive.
idea.
It gives you a chance to get away.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks so much, David. We appreciate having you here. Great tips, great advice.